Hi, my name is Julie,
Hi, I'm Jenna.
and today we will be talking about 6 different tools that we can use both inside and outside the classroom for students and teachers. Now, the first tool that I will be talking about is called the UDL Book Builder. Now, UDL stands for Universal Design for Learning. So this means that it's going to be useful for all children and students. And I like this because this tool helps create, share, publish, and read digital books. And it helps to engage and support all of our diverse learners according to their interest and skills level. And I like that especially because for some students who may have a hard time finding an interest in reading, they can just type in the things they like and it will help them come up with books or help find them books that interest them and hit their reading level as well. So it's very appropriate for them and it helps them build their reading and find more books that they may like.
Yeah, that's very helpful that in a classroom there's a lot of diversity. So it's hard to find books that all children can read in the class. So that you can find a book that's on grade level for every student is really helpful. So my first tool that I'm talking about today is the Formule, which is an online form builder, and it can build any type of form for a survey. So you just create the form and then the Formule does the rest, and it will like do design and database or scripts. And so there's 30 different types of fields that you can create. So you can basically make any type of form. For example, a contact sheet, an invitation, a survey, and it even takes payments. So you can use the formula to collect money for field trips or from parents that can't come into the classroom and give the money to like in person. So I said you could use it for field trips or book fairs or even school lunches. Like if they want to send like $10 in for lunch that day, they can do it online. And then the formula would send you a notification to your phone or email that the parent sent it.
I think that's very useful, especially for, like you said, with field trips and for, like, let's say lunch money, because I've heard many times myself when I'm in the schools, oh, I forgot my lunch money or I couldn't bring in my field trip form today. So it's very easy that you can just send those in right away and then get them back thanks to being able to text them or getting it online so quickly. My next tool that we're going to be talking about is called the Science Writer. So the Science Writer is very helpful for science, and it helps students with their writing labs and class reports. So what I like about this is kind of like the form builder, it like gives them a basis of what to work on so that way they can help organize their thoughts and using their first writing lab and class reports. So it provides them with a checklist and like a process for the writing, and it also gives them a journal that they can use to help post some of the notes of the new things that they've been learning.
Oh, that's really awesome that you can like use it as a template almost for like a lesson in science, so the kids can fill it out and like they'll be organized and have their notes all ready for them. My second tool is called Crafty Extensions, which is extensions you can install to your computer that you use for the web. And there's 3 different types. There's a Crafty level, which shows the reading level of the website that you're on. And then there's a Crafty Writes, which shows the images that you search for, only the ones that you can use for free. So then that eliminates copyright. And then the third one is Crafty Text, which you can just display large text in the center of the screen. And I thought this would be useful if you are pointing out sight words during a lesson while you're reading an article, and then it would be right there in the middle of the screen and you can discuss about it right there.
Oh, I think that's a really good idea, especially for the sight words, because I know sometimes it's hard for some students to pick out those sight words themselves. So it's really helpful when it's right there for them to see. My last tool that we're going to be talking about today is called the Universal Design for Learning Exchange. So this is something that teachers can use more so as well, because it's a place for them to browse and build resources, lessons, and collections. So for example, I actually used this tool to create a math lesson. I aimed it for around kindergarten to first grade, and it gave me all these different procedures on how I would need to use it. So it asked me for the materials I wanted, how I wanted to do this, what kind of assessments I wanted to use, and the different objectives I wanted my students, and the objectives and goals I wanted my students to achieve by the end of the lesson. And it was a very good outline per se for creating my own lesson.
Yeah, that's really cool that you can make your own lesson on the website. But also, if I wanted to find your math lesson, I could just search that and then be able to use that in my own classroom. So that's it. My third tool is called Book Wizard, and it's through the Scholastic site, which allows teachers and students to find books. It also provides lesson plans and discussion guides. So you search books by alphabetical order or level or reading level or grade level, and this would be really helpful for students to find the books that like already have lesson plans, so then teachers can teach these lessons with a book, and then they have guided discussion questions as well, so then the lesson will move smoother and you'll be able to be more prepared.
Oh, I think that's a really good idea. Especially, I like how organized it is because it helps you and it gives you basically everything you need. So especially for first-time teachers, when they're in the schools and they're under a lot of pressure, it's nice to be able to go and get somebody else's lesson who's already done it for you and has it nicely planned out, and it makes it easier for you. And then you can even use like the previous tool to go in and make your own lesson based on some of the things that you saw.
Right.
Well, I think that's it for today. So thank you.
Thank you. I'll see you next time.
Bye.